This will be the second game here at 7:30.
Oh, boy.
Looks like the Wildcats have switched up their hitting lineup.
It's going to be freezing on that. You don't want to be like...
Just a little bit.
You should be like the Cookie Monster or something.
Once again, Wildcats heading to the TNT Screams tournament this weekend in Hera, Oklahoma. It's about 40 to 45 minutes from the Oklahoma City, Edmond area. It's supposed to be a cold and wet weekend here in the city. So they've talked about moving most of the games to a Friday-Saturday schedule, but my forecast right now, Sunday actually looks pretty good, whereas Saturday's the day where there's a 60% chance of rain and a high of 52. Now, the first game the Wildcats are going to play is tomorrow night at 8:15. Wildcats were just one of the few teams that was actually going to play on a Friday, but they've now asked all the teams to see if they can play some games on Friday and thinking it might get rained out. So Kyler Taylor will lead off for the Wildcats. First pitch is called a ball. Second pitch on the way. Ooh, she knocks one down the third base line. That's going to get past the third baseman and the left fielder. And Kyler's fast, so she's going to easily make this one all the way up to first or third, and she's actually going to go home with it. In the park, home run from Kyler Taylor. Awesome hit. Past the third baseman, rolled fair, and all the way back to the Cane sign. So what a way to start it off for the Wildcats. That'll bring up Payson Mormon. Wildcats coming out strong. First of the second game here. Looks like that one's in the dirt. Preslyn Goler pitched the last game for the Lady Rays. She's also pitching this game. They do have a different catcher this time. Pitch on the way. Too high for a ball. Payson Mormon. .76 degrees here at Jerry Pinkston Stadium. The UCO Broncos play softball. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss there for Payson. Clear conditions expected for the rest of tonight. It's been windy all day here in Oklahoma. Killed all my Halloween inflatables. Pitch on the way. Payson's not going to swing at that one. Will be called a ball. One to nothing so far the score here for the Wildcats as Kyler came out and hit a dinger down the third baseline, rolled all the way to the wall for a in the field home run. Pitch on the way. That one's called a strike. Payson Mormon batting for the Wildcats. They lead 1-0. Swing and a miss. And Payson will strike out there. Out number one. Here comes number 15, Elena Driscoll for the Wildcats. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. We'll hope this game goes a little quicker. Last game, the Lady Rays wanted to talk about every single play that was made on the field. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss to Driscoll. Pitch on the way. That one's low and inside. Good catch from the catcher there for the Lady Rays. Driscoll batting for the Wildcats. Too high. Call for a ball. One strike, 3 balls the count to Elena Driscoll. Pitch on the way, swung foul tip back towards the stands. Elena battling here to get a hit. Preslin Goler pitching for the Lady Rays. Pitch on the way with a changeup inside for a ball. And Elena gets to take a walk for free. That'll bring up KJ Kinsley Johnson. Pitch on the way. She snaps that one by first base. Goes all the way to the wall, and here goes KJ. Around 2. Elena Driscoll rounding 3. They're not anywhere close to getting it thrown in. And so KJ will hit an in the field home run. Woo! Yes, for the Wildcats. 3 batters so far, and 2 of them have hit in the field home runs. Now we'll see if Nines can get her one. Score is now 3-1. Two big, nice hits, and it wasn't like anybody missed them. Those were solid, hard hit balls. First one by Kyler Taylor, and the second one by Kinsley Johnson. First pitch called a strike. Crossley Marple. Cross is now going to have to take a time to tie her shoes, and for those of you that have ever tried to tie Crossley's shoes, this could take 20 minutes. We may have to get Donna to step in and help. Nope, she's got it. All right, here we go. So Crossley Marple with 1 strike. Wildcats lead 3-0. She'll hack that one back to the pitcher. Easy throw to first, and there's out number 2 for the Wildcats. Here comes Hadley French. She wears number 7 for the Wildcats. Will 7s be lucky today? We're about to find out. Preslin Goler pitching. I believe it's Molly Roach that's behind the plate catching for the Lady Rays. Pitch on the way. She'll sling that one up the first base line. It'll stay fair, and she'll tap the bag, and that is 3 outs for the Wildcats. Not before they got some great hits. They lead 3-0. But the Lady Rays with a chance to come back here and bat. Really nice hits. Solid, good hits. Kyler started things off for us. Hit it right down the third base line. It stayed fair, rolled all the way to the wall, rolled by the third baseman and by the left fielder. And KJ comes in. It's a bomber right by the second baseman, between the second baseman and the first one. Right fielder also missed that one, and that one rolled all the way to the wall. So now the score 3-0. But as I mentioned, Rays have an opportunity here to pick some up. We'll see if they do. Kyler Taylor going to be on the circle today for the Wildcats, pitching this second game. Crossley Marple pitched the first game. Wildcats won that one 4-1. Kyler pitching here in the second game, hoping for another big win. So far, so good. Wildcats lead 3-0 so far after their first at bat. Went back and tried to listen to some things in between the games, and it sounds like we got rid of the static, which is good news. If you're wondering why the camera's shaking, there's only a couple of ways that we can mount the Mevo camera where we used to broadcast the games. If it's on a metal fence, we've got a magnet to make it where it doesn't move. But if it's on a string fence, all we can do is kind of hook it up, and every time the string moves, the camera moves. So for those of you watching and shaking it with us, that's why it's shaking here tonight. Wind has picked up just a little bit. It's clear skies, no rain expected for this evening, but it's been windy all day here in Oklahoma. I want to give a shout out to Stillman and Jess watching the Wildcats in Louisiana. They have KJ and PJ that play for the Wildcats, but they're coming to see us this weekend. So you guys will not only get to see Stillman, you'll get to hear him in the background hollering loud for the Wildcats. They love it when he gets excited. Has clever catchphrases and fun things to say. Only positive things as he yells for the Wildcats. We always appreciate his enthusiasm, so we'll look forward to seeing Stillman and Jess. So leading off for the Lady Rays will be Reagan, only lefty on the team for the Lady Rays. First pitch from Kyler on the way, too high for a ball. Second pitch from Kyler, too high, ball 2. Kyler Taylor in the circle for the Wildcats today. Pitch on the way. That one's a strike. Reagan batting for the Lady Rays with 1 strike and 2 balls the count so far. Pitch on the way, too high. Ball 3. 3-1 the count. That one also too high, so Reagan will take a walk to 1. That'll bring up Molly Roach. Batting for the Lady Rays. Game started a little bit early, which we appreciate. By the time you get the game over and feed all the children, it kind of turns into a late night. Pitch on the way. That one's hit over to shortstop. They'll get it at 2 and also look to 1. Almost got it there. So a nice play from Wildcats there. 1 out. This will bring up Riley Essex. She caught the last game for the Lady Rays. Way too high on that one. And Molly Roach will arrive there at second safely. Kyler usually playing shortstop for the Wildcats, but she's in the circle this time. Payson playing shortstop this time for the Wildcats. Made a great play by stepping on second. There's a strike. Tag, and she's saved. Nice throw, though, from PJ. Wildcat fans are saying we need a replay. Go back and watch instant replay on that one. So Riley Essex batting for the Lady Rays. Wildcats lead. Was right back up the middle to Kyler. Also gets past Hadley. That'll bring in 1 run for the Lady Rays. Now the score 3-1. Good hit. That'll bring up Preslin Goler. She's the pitcher. Pitched the last game and also pitching this game for the Lady Rays. Pitch on the way. Essex steals second there. 1 out. Score is 3-1. Wildcats lead. Kyler Taylor pitching for the Wildcats. PJ catching for the Wildcats. We're going to call time as Hadley's face mask is broken. She dove for the ball. The face mask flew off. So we're going to have to get it rewired here for just a minute. Donna says she can borrow mine. Donna's is pretty hefty. She means business with her face mask. But I don't blame her. Some of these pitches from these kids, including my own, that they throw, you need a face mask. Yeah. When Jordan and I catch for Crossley, we have like full MMA fighting gear on. Always going to battle. All right, so we got the face mask fixed, and we are back to play. Pitch on the way. Not a bunt, but it looks like one. Kyler's going to make the throw to 1. Crossley gets the catch, and there's out number 2, but not before the Lady Rays sneak in and grab another one at the plate. Two down for the Wildcats. Score 3-2 with Lyrica Harris at the plate. That one's in the turf. Called low for a ball. No runners on base for the Lady Rays. 2 outs. 3-2 the score. Pitch on the way from Kyler. Too high. Wildcats talking to their pitcher, giving some words of encouragement. Pitch on the way. Called for a ball. Lyrica Harris batting for the Lady Rays. No runners on base. 2 outs. Scores 3-2. Wildcats lead. Too high for a ball, and Lyrica will take a walk to 1. That'll bring up Maddie Cleveland for the Lady Rays. 2 outs. Wildcats looking for just an easy out to 1 here. Maddie Cleveland's first pitch. Too high. Gets over the head of PJ, and Goler will arrive at second. Or excuse me, that's Lyrica Harris, but she gets her to third. There for the backup is KJ. Now KJ's going to throw it home, but it goes way over there. But Kyler caught that one. So just kind of some messy plays from the Wildcats there. And that will give the Lady Rays a tie ball game at 3 apiece. So good stops from the Wildcats, just not good throws. That one's in the dirt for a ball. Tied up here. Pitch on the way. That one's a strike. This is the ball call there. So 1 strike, 3 balls to Maddie Cleveland. No runners on base. There's a strike. Wildcats the visiting team this game. So usually if they don't call time, that means the Lady Rays will get the last bat. Over the head of the catcher, and Maddie Cleveland will take a walk to 1. Wildcats just need 1 out here. Bottom of the second. Hartley Powell in the box for the Lady Rays. Pitch on the way. Gonna fire that one to second. Throw doesn't make it, but Devon's there for backup, so it doesn't get by anybody. Cleveland will stand safely on second in scoring position for the Lady Rays. Tyler Taylor pitching for the Wildcats. Pitch on the way. Knockback foul. Two outs. Tie ball game, 3 apiece. Count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. To Hartley Powell. Pretty good crowd on hand to watch the game here tonight for both sides. Pitch on the way. Called low. TJ will make the runner go back to second before she hands it back to Tyler. 2 strikes on Powell. See if Taylor can come in and strike this one out. That one is low. That'll allow Cleveland to round third. Three to 3, 2 outs, full count. Here to Hartley Powell. Too high. So Hartley Powell takes a walk. Ball goes back to the pitcher. And here comes Bentley McAfee. Two outs for the Wildcats. Runners on the corners for the Lady Rays. Pitch on the way. Popped up, and it will roll foul. Three to 3 the score, 2 outs. Game started a little before 7:30. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. McAfee, but not before Powell takes second base on a steal. So runners in scoring position for the Lady Rays, second and third. But the Wildcats have 2 outs, just need 1 here.
I know my children.
Wildcats just need 1. That one's fouled back to their own dugout from McAfee. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for out 3 as the Wildcats get out of that inning. But not before the Lady Rays got 3 of their own. So we're in a tie ball game right now with the Wildcats given another opportunity to put some on the board.
My dad has a boyfriend.
Hey, fun, cook them up.
Really? Mike McDaniel.
Not my time.
Hunter. Can you not? Dude. What is your boyfriend?
Well, I don't know. You said it happened.
Mike McDaniel. It's Hunter.
That's great. Get in front of you.
Who's Hunter? What is your boyfriend? Ryan. Tristan. Y'all would be a pretty cousin. Michael McDaniel, if you're watching this, leave my stuff alone. Tony. He's your bro. Me, I gave her 5.
Good chick.
Well, the Wildcats come back,
Nobody.
looking to get a couple of more on the board here.
I don't got time there for him. You'll be the one who don't work.
Say good evening to a few of our folks that are watching. Kim Bird, Lynn Tarrant, Bonnie Taylor, cheering for Kyler today.
Is that what that is?
Tyler French,
A Utah one. Where you have like
Robbie Gilbert, watching this second game. Once again, it started a little bit before 7:30.
the polygamy.
Winds picked up just a little bit. It's getting a little bit cooler as the minutes tick on. It started out with 81 here when we got to the ball field. Now it is 75. Just a little bit of wind, enough to knock our camera around a little bit.
Right? Their kids are involved in multiple extracurricular activities.
And you decorate for Christmas early.
This is all I get told from my second child. Hi, I'm hungry.
Yeah,
That's all.
most importantly,
Sometimes when we're playing at UCO in the springtime, they have a concession stand
you don't
open.
even know what that is.
But in the fall, they usually do not. So it's kind of one of those things.
Oh, man.
Yes.
So PJ's batting for the Wildcats, looking for a hit here. KJ with a fantastic hit in the park home run earlier. That one's called a strike.
Keep up with the trend. Gets involved in multiple extracurriculars.
Presley Goler pitching her second game here for the Lady Rays.
Exactly.
What about Utah?
Pitch on the way, too high for a ball call. That one's called too high for a ball. The count to PJ, 1 strike, 3 balls, so she's looking for something perfect here as she steps back into the box. PJ likes them low. We'll see if they'll throw her one here. They do. I almost thought there's her mom, Erin. We're not golfing, baby. We're not golfing. Miss Mia has come over to join the broadcast today for the Wildcats. Mia is Payson's little sister. Got a bunch of littles that have to stay up late at night and watch the big sisters play ball. That one's called a strike, and that will be strike 3 against PJ. Here comes Sadie Lanier. Great hit. Her first at bat. Swings hard at that one. It's foul tip backwards.
Lean in. Just hitting that corner, kid.
Oh, my goodness.
Head down.
The trick to keep the Wildcats batting with their head down is to put their shirt in their mouth. So Sadie has taken it upon herself to make sure she does that. Crossley does that as well. They tend to want to swing up instead of swinging level. So that's a little trick from their coaches. So if you ever see them doing that, it's not because they like to chew t-shirts. That's really for something helpful. She swings that one. Foul tips it back once again.
Hey, you're falling back.
2 strikes, 1 ball to Sadie Lanier. 1 out for the Wildcats. That one's in the ground. 3-3 the score. Both teams getting 3 apiece in their first at-bat. Lanier looking for one. That one's too high, and she'll take a walk. Here comes Devin D. Money Poff. Just 1 out for the Wildcats, looking to knock Miss Sadie around. Ollie Roach pitching this game for the Lady Rays, while Presley Goler still pitching. That one's inside, called for a ball. Devin hit her first in the field home run when we were in Tulsa playing in that tournament. That pitch is too far outside. It gets by the catcher, so Sadie will arrive safely at second. Now in scoring position for the Wildcats.
Emphasis on recycling and environmentalism. Homeschooling rather than public school.
Devin in the batter's box for the Wildcats. 1 out, 3-3. She foul tips that one back towards us. One strike, 2 balls, the count to Devin. Inside foul tipped.
That was going to be Utah mom.
Nothing like my mom. Nothing. You're going to be a Christian mom one day, too.
2-2, the count to Devin.
Yes, you are.
That one's in the ground. She swings, but it gets past the pitcher, and Devin's fast, so she easily makes it to 1. There's that drop strike 3 rule I was talking to you guys about earlier. The catcher cannot catch it cleanly, and the runner's allowed to go to third base, or go to first base on the 3rd strike, and that is just what Devin D-Money did. Here comes Petra Rump. First pitch on the way, slings it to second base. Second baseman bobbles it. Can Petra get there? Yes, she can. Devin rounds 3rd. Petra on 2nd. Sadie comes in to score for the Wildcats. So a nice hard hit from Petra today, as she was able to stand up on 2. And that brings us back to the top of the lineup for the Wildcats with Kyler Taylor. Pitch on the way to Kyler, swing and a miss. Petra on 2nd, Devin on 3rd in scoring position for the Wildcats. Scores 4-3. Pitch on the way inside for a ball. Swing and a miss.
Now you know who it is.
On the first pitch to Kyler. Now the count 1-1, as that one was a ball.
No.
Second pitch. Kyler lays down a beautiful bunt. They're going to tag out Devin. Not before Petra gets to third base. Oh, wait, she's safe? All right, we're getting direction from Donna. I believe the bunt was okay and called okay.
No. Because you're being a hater.
Okay, so that was a fair ball, and we ran on it, and so the out was at home. 2 outs now, score 4-3, Wildcats.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
So is the score 5-3 in theory? We're going to say in theory because I don't really know. Okay, so she said safe at home.
It will, because there's 1,000 billion.
We're having a hard time reading Donna's calls today. Payson at the plate for the Wildcats. Petra on 3rd.
I'm trying to find YouTube. I don't know why.
In scoring position. Ball on the way. Too high. Payson back in the batter's box. Score is 5-3. Wildcats lead. That one's in the dirt. She gets a piece of it, but foul tips it back. So 1 out, score 5-3 for the Wildcats. 2-2 the count. Wrestling Goler throws a pitch, too low. Gets past the catcher. Petra's going to slide in, and she's safe. Catcher does a good job sliding in. That brings up tying some shoes here on the Wildcat team. Payson still batting for the Wildcats. It is a full count to Payson. Getting some direction from Coach Ashley. Pitch on the way. She smacks that one over. Is it going to go foul? It is. Called foul ball. One out. Score is 6-3. Wildcats lead. Pitch on the way. Should foul tip that one. First base may have a chance, but nope. Goes back into the Wildcat dugout. They are the visitors team this particular game. They were the home team earlier. Wildcats won the first one 4-1. Payson battling here. Pitch on the way. She'll foul tip that one. Payson hanging tough here. Trying to get out and win it with a hit. Pitch on the way. Too high. Oh, that was ball 4. Excuse me. So Payson goes to first base. That'll bring up number 15, Elena Driscoll, with only one out. Kyler in scoring position on third. Payson on first with Elena Driscoll at bat. That one is a strike on the outside corner. Payson travels safely to 2 on a stolen base. Pitch on the way. That one called a ball. 1-1 the count to Elena Driscoll. Little check swing there. Ball called there, so 1 strike, 2 balls, the count to Elena. Swing and a miss to Driscoll. Payson on second, Kyler on third. Looking for a hit from Driscoll to score. She slings one back to her own dugout, called foul. Elena's grandparents here watching her tonight. So I mentioned Wildcats have a pretty good crowd on hand. Lady Rays have a good crowd on hand as well. Swing and a miss to Driscoll there. And that will be strike 3. And out number 3. So I think the score is 5-3. We had a hard time reading what that was earlier, so we couldn't tell if she was called safe at the plate or out. And I don't like yelling in the mic when I'm talking to you guys, so I can't ever holler, "Hey, Blue, tell me the call." So the Lady Rays will come back out. To finish the bottom of the second.
No, we don't. Yes, we do.
My husband is asking, what part are you going to do backup on? You're going to do radio? I'd like to see it. Both. I've had a lot of people come in and comment to me that I'm pretty good at this job, but I've been on the radio for 20 years, so if I'm not any good at it by now, I should have been fired a long time ago. My day job is doing ag radio, so I used to do play-by-play basketball in college, so I've enjoyed getting to kind of come back and do this a little bit. You can see
Hey, cross. Now you got the throw, but play ball first. Hey, read the pitch, then we cover. Hey, she turns her back on you like that. Hey, way to show up!
Back to play as Reagan batting for the Lady Rays. 2 outs for the Wildcats. Reagan batting. Only lefty on the team for the Lady Rays. That one's in the dirt for a ball. 2 outs. The score is 5-3 for the Wildcats as they lead. That one's low for a ball.
Here we go, Kyler.
No strikes. 3 balls the count to Reagan. Pitch on the way. Called outside, and she'll take a walk to first. So 2 outs with Molly Roach stepping into the batter's box for the Lady Rays. Wildcats on top 5-3. Those of you wondering, did London get some food? Okay, you guys can rest easy. Her grandparents have agreed to take London to get a snack, so she's not going to die tonight, okay? That's the face that we got when she told us. All the pitchers are doing it. So Donna, the umpire, is reminding all of the pitchers, she said all of the pitchers in this league are not allowed to take the ball out of their mitt, put it back in, and then throw it. So the theory is that once you take the ball out of the mitt, you actually have to throw it. You can't put it back in, if that makes sense to you guys watching. That one almost hit her own coach there. It was Molly. Molly gunning for coach of the Lady Rays there. Camera has slipped down where you can't see much of it right now. We'll try to see if we can get that fixed here when we switch innings. Molly Roach batting for the Wildcats. Too high for that one. Almost hit the batter at second. We're going to go ahead and throw to third this time. She's going to grab her and run after her and tag her out. See you later. That's what you get for trying to steal on us. All right, we're going to go fix the camera here just a moment. We'll be right back.
What's wrong with the camera? Can anybody pull it up? I mean, it looks fine to me. They're not going to like that either. What does that look like?
All right, we're adjusting our camera. Once again, it's a little bit hard to see because when we have nets like this behind and it's not an actual fence, we usually try to get a magnet and put that thing on where it doesn't move. But when the wind moves, the net moves, the camera moves, it all moves. But we've got it a little bit in a better position, I think. Yeah, Jordan says you guys can get over it. Yeah, the net is in the view, but that way at least we kind of keep it up to where you can see what's going on. KJ is going to lead off here. Kinsley Johnson for the Wildcats. Hey guys, job easy today? Wildcats lead 5-3. Oh, now Gigi's threatening Jordan. Don't make me drive up there. I can't tell Gigi while she's watching this. I now have a phone free, so if anything does go haywire, I do appreciate everybody kind of letting us know. Yes, I can hear you. No, there's no static. Yes, camera looks good. I figure by the time Crossley's 15, we'll finally get all this stuff figured out. So you may have a little bit to wait. If you guys did not hear earlier, Wildcats playing in the TNT Screams Halloween tournament this weekend in Hera. Really nice turf fields down there in Hera. They take care of their ballparks. It's a really nice play because the kids also, like all the siblings, have something to do. They have a bounce house that's up. They have a playground where the siblings can all go. And as you guys know, when you travel to the ballparks, if you've got bigger kids or smaller kids, things like that are really important because they get drugged to all of these softball games. As you heard earlier with London feeling like she was going to die if she didn't get some food, even though her dad and I did feed her before 6 o'clock, but her energy has run out. So thankfully, my dad, Kirby, and Joni have taken London to get a snack, and we'll be getting a snack after the game. The tournament this weekend. We may get some rain as a result, so they're trying to think about playing all the games on Friday and Saturday. However, I show the biggest chance of rain is actually on Saturday. About a 68% chance of rain, high of 52 and a low of 36. And Sunday, really cold outside, high of only 40 with a low of 27 expected. So now's the time to bring in the plants if you have not done that over the weekend. First pitch to KJ, fires one down in between first and second. The right fielder did a good job stopping it and keeping it in front, but KJ arrived safely at one with a nice base hit. KJ's uncle in the stands screaming out, doing a good job for us cheering. Here comes Crossley Marple. Pitch in the ground. KJ thinks about stealing two. Crossley gives the bat a couple of spins. Steps back into the plate. Second pitch, too low. Called for a ball, gets away from the catcher. So KJ stands up just fine at second. Crossley looking to get a big hit here today. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss there. Crossley Marple. Count 1 strike, 2 balls. That one foul tip back to the fence. Two and two the count to Marple. Looking for one here. Outside. That'll let KJ arrive safely on a stolen base to third. Full count. Crossley. She knocks that one over the third baseman. Also gets past the left fielder, so that brings in Kinsley Johnson. And Crossley arrives safely at first. Here comes Hadley French, batting for the Wildcats. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. First pitch to Hadley. Marple goes back to first. Here comes Hadley back to the batter's box. 2 strikes, 1 ball to count. Runner on first. That's Crossley. She knocks one down. First base line. Right fielder does a good job stopping. Crossley's going to run all the way to third and stand up safely while Hadley travels right onto 2. So runners in scoring position on second and third. With Peyton Johnson stepping into the batter's box. Crossley's back to tying her shoe on third. Listen, I did tie her shoes. I tied both of them, so I guess this is my fault. Both of her shoes have come untied this time. PJ and KJ's uncle does a great job cheering for the Wildcats. We appreciate all the support when everybody comes out to cheer. And all the support online watching them as well. Pitch on the way. Called for a ball. Runners on second and third. Hadley on second for the Wildcats. Crossley on third. Pitch on the way. Foul tipped. Just in front of the plate. Wind picking up a little bit. PJ looking for a hit here for the Wildcats. Going outside. Harper will take it a chance. He's going to slide in and be called safe. Crossley despises sliding, but we're glad she did it. We appreciate it. All right, so Grammy and Pops have saved the day as they have gotten London a snack, and she can now go on with her life. PJ batting. Slings one right in front. Rolls foul. PJ batting for the Wildcats. They lead 7-3. 3 runs in the first inning, 2 in the second, and 2 here in the third. That one's low and on the ground. Hadley will stay safely at third. Full count to Peyton Johnson. Looking for a hit here to knock Hadley home. Swing and a miss, but she's running to first on a drop strike 3, and they're worried about the runner at 3, so PJ arrives safely at 1.
Hey, stay down.
Here comes Sadie Lanier. Couple of big hits in these last 2 games for Sadie. She's looking to knock home Hadley here with runners on the corners.
Do you have any outs? Where's my scorekeeper? No outs.
No outs. For the Wildcats, score is 7-3. Sadie's first ball, swing and a miss.
Come on, Sadie. You got it.
PJ safely on second with a stolen base. So now runners in scoring position for the Wildcats on second and third. 1 strike, no balls to count, no outs for the Wildcats as they lead 7-3. Ball outside and low. One and 1 the count to Sadie Lanier. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. So again, they choose to not throw the ball to first and get the out, and instead hold the runner at 3. So now the bases are loaded for Devin D. Money Poff to come on in. We have a chance here for them to talk about it, so we're going to go and mess with the camera here. See if we can get the knot out. Coach of the Lady Rays going to talk about it just a little bit with the pitcher. Now this pitcher, Preslyn Goler, pitched the first game and the second game. So she might be getting a little bit tired. No outs for the Wildcats. They lead 7-3. With Devin D. Money stepping up and the bases loaded. Pitch on the way. Called for a strike. Lady Rays catcher likes to walk him back. See if Devin can get her a hit here and knock in some runs. Second pitch on the way. That one's in the dirt. Hopefully the camera situation is resolved.
Swing your run.
He's going to move quite a bit as we move it up higher in the wind, as I mentioned. Kind of comes and goes here. Pitch on the way to Devin. Outside for a ball. Wrestling Goler, the pitcher. Ollie Roach, the catcher. Devin looking for a big hit. She hits one over to right field. Will it stay fair? Called foul. Barely hit the line, so Devin will have to come on back. Good hit, just barely rolled foul. Count 2 strikes, 1 ball to Devin. Devin waiting for the pitch. That one's outside and off. Called for a ball. Game started just a little bit before 7:30. Lady Rays would have the opportunity to bat last if they don't call time. In the past, they have called time. So we'll see what we do this time. These games get to go too long. Umpires usually just call it because they know they got to get to bed and get up to go to school tomorrow. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. That brings out number 1 for the Wildcats. Here comes Petra P-Dazzle Rumpf. A great hit. Her last at bat. Petra with the opportunity to bring home 3 runners here. She gets a piece of one. Petra in the batter's box. On the way. Swing and a miss. 7-3 the score. Wildcats with 1 out. Swing and a miss there for Petra.
Get up to the plate, Petra. Get up.
2 strikes, no balls the count to Petra. That one's on the dirt. A little low, says Donna. So 2 strikes, 1 ball. Count to Petra. Petra looking to be a hitter. Inside. Hadley in scoring position for the Wildcats. PJ in scoring position. Sadie on first base. Swing and a miss. Out number 2 for the Wildcats. Brings us back to the top of the lineup as Kyler Taylor will get ready to bat. 2 outs, score is 7-3. Wildcats have got 2 in this inning so far. Kyler, really good bunter for the team, but in this situation where the bases are loaded, looking to be a hitter. She knocks one out to left field. Far, hope it stays fair, but it does not. Wind got that one just a little bit. That was a great hit from Kyler. So now she knows where she wants to go with it. Lady Rays play very, very shallow outfield defense. They're playing a little bit further back this time because we've burned them on it a few times with some that got way past them, rolled all the way to the fence, and cost them a bunch of runs. So they are playing a little bit further back. But earlier in the first game, the left fielder was playing right behind the shortstop. Here comes Kyler back to bat. 1-1 the count. Ball called outside. One strike, 2 balls to Kyler Taylor. Ball on the ground for ball 3. Shortstop's working on pitching as opposed to the game today for the Lady Rays. Still working on pitching with the balls in play. And Kyler will take a walk, which brings one home for the Wildcats. Two outs, score is 8-3. As we mentioned, the Wildcats are the visiting team this time, so not sure if we're going to play out the rest of the game and give the Lady Rays an opportunity to bat, or if they will call time, as we have been playing about an hour so far. Mason Mormon steps into the batter's box for the Wildcats. Pitch on the way. That one's called a strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Score is 8-3. Wildcats lead. Ball on the way. She hits that one to the pitcher. Pitcher will pick it up, go to first, and that will be out number 3. So at the top of the third, at the end of the top of the third, Wildcats lead at 8-3. Rays will get an opportunity here. 8-3. So this will be, I believe, since umpires were asking me about that, this will be the last inning, is my guess. So if the Wildcats can just hold here, get 3 outs, they'll walk away with the win. Wildcats won the first game 4-1. Headed to Hera tomorrow night, looking to score a cool Halloween ring. The Halloween rings have Dracula on them if you win them. Kyler pitching for the Wildcats. KJ playing third base today for the Wildcats. Crossley in left field. I believe Devin is in center. Petra is over in right field. Molly Roach will be up to bat for the Lady Rays. Wildcats looking for 3 up, 3 down, get out of this thing, go home, have a little supper, and get ready to play tomorrow night at 8:15. Payson playing shortstop for us this game. Hadley playing second, Sadie playing first. So here comes Molly Roach. First pitch, swing and a miss. Second pitch on the way. That one's in the dirt. 8-3 score. Wildcats lead. This will be the last opportunity for the Lady Rays. So if the Wildcats can just hold here. Oh, they're saying she was hit by the pitch. Okay. So here comes Riley Essex. One on base, no outs. Ball too high on that one. Overthrow, but there for the backup. D-Money now going to throw it to third. Make the catch there, so Molly will slide in to third base in scoring position for the Lady Rays. Riley Essex batting for the Lady Rays.
Come on, Riley. Make something happen, girl.
No outs. 8-3. Last bat for the Lady Rays. Wildcats just need to hold here. Pitch on the way. Call for a strike. Riley Essex, the batter for the Lady Rays. Steps in, steps out, steps back in. Pitch on the way, called high for a ball.
Riley, stay in the box.
8-3 to score. Wildcats on top. No outs. Wildcats just need to get out of this inning to win it. Pitch on the way, too high. PJ does a good job stopping and running the runner back to third.
They look like both.
Tyler, let's go.
Riley Essex batting for the Lady Rays. Pitch too high. PJ keeps that one in front, and Riley will take a walk. So runners on the corners for the Lady Rays. .74 degrees here at Jerry Pinkston Stadium. The UCO Broncos play softball tomorrow at 4 and 6. If you guys want to watch some great softball. There's a hit down the third baseline. KJ's going to grab it and just hold on to it. Don't want to overthrow there when you have runners in scoring position, so it's a smart decision made. No outs. Bases loaded.
Gotta be moving.
Wildcats going to take a moment to huddle up, talk about what's going on. Stadium lights bright on. As I mentioned, the UCO Broncos softball team playing tomorrow at 4 and 6. They've got a really good team that went all the way to nationals last year. Set to do that again this year. They have another excellent team playing. So if you guys are looking for something fun to do on a Friday afternoon, I highly recommend that. Pitch on the way to Kyler. Nice hit, knocked over to right field. They'll get it in quickly. Petra gets it in quickly. Sadie will throw it into home. Now we got a runner on third, tag, and she is safe as well. So they got 3 that time. I don't know how many runs were brought in. We're guessing 2, maybe, which would make the score 8-5. Coach Tony going to have a little chat here, see what's going on. I believe Marple's going to come back to the pitcher's mound. So no outs. Score now 8-5. Wildcats looking to get some outs here. There's no outs so far. See if Crossley can get us out of this one. Kyler goes back to shortstop.
Here we go, 9. Here we go, girls. Go batting.
Maddie Cleveland batting for the Lady Rays. Runners on second and third. First pitch called a strike from Marple. Also just coming in. Looking to get out of this one. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Cleveland. Runners on second and third for the Lady Rays. We think the score was 8-5.
Sorry for everybody listening.
Here we go, kids.
2 strikes, no balls. That one is knocked into the outfield. And grab it, pick it up, throw it to 2. 2 more runs come in. So now an 8-7 ball game. And if the Lady Rays get 2 more, that's a ball game. So they've got 1 on first base. Hartley Powell batting. That one's too high. Second base opportunity to steal. Not quite in time. PJ makes the throw. No outs. So the Lady Rays certainly have an opportunity here. Strike 1. Marple's pitch on the way. That one's in the dirt. That will take Cleveland around to third. With the tying run on third. Hartley Powell batting, 1 strike, no 2 balls. Low and outside. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Hartley Powell. Outside, called for a ball, so Hartley takes a walk to 1. Wildcats need some outs here eventually. Bentley McAfee, the batter, has previously struck out. Last at bat. Hope for the same today. Swing and a miss. Hartley Powell advances to second. So now the winning run on second, tying run on third, with Bentley McAfee at the plate. Outside, called for a ball. 1-1 the count. Strike 2. Outside called for a ball. PJ doing a great job stopping that one. 2-2 the count for Bentley McAfee. Wildcats looking for an out here. Swing and a miss, and that'll be out number 1. I believe that brings up KJ Smith. One out, 8-7. Strike 1. One down. Wildcats still lead by 1. 8-7 the score. That one's in the dirt. PJ does a great job stopping that one because that would have allowed a run there. PJ does a great job behind the plate. Count 1-1. KJ Smith. Strike 2. See if we can get out of this. 8-7 the score, 1 out. 2 strikes on KJ Smith. Runners in scoring position on 2nd and 3rd. That was pretty close. Donna's going to say it's a little outside. So now 2-2 the count. Strike 3. So Wildcats making a play here. Held them so far. 8-7 the score. This is the last at bat for the Lady Rays, with Kaylee batting for the Rays. First one's a strike. Second pitch to Kaylee. Too high for a ball. Jay will hold them back. Give it to the pitcher. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss.
One more. Let's go. One more.
So if we can get one more, we'll get out of this with a win. As the Lady Rays have had 4 that last inning. Strike 3! Ha-ha! And that should do it. That is ball game. So the Wildcats inch out of that one, 8-7 the score. Crossley comes in relief, gets the win. Hugs on Kyler, who started this off for us. So the Wildcats get the win once again. Game tomorrow at 8:15 in Hera for the TNT Screams tournament. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow evening.